As League City continues to grow, it is City Council's and City staff's goal to build a strong financial foundation for today, tomorrow, and the future that's understandable and transparent to the community.
I'm Rebecca Underhill, Assistant City Manager and Director of Finance here at the City of League City. My role is to manage the business of the city, to manage the tax dollars and other revenues, and ensure that they're spent in accordance with the directive of the City Council in the best interest of the community.
Each year, the city's finance department strives to maintain the highest financial standards. The city's operating budget for October 1st to September 30th of each year provides staff with guidance on which initiatives to move forward throughout the year. The current operating budget was approved by City Council on September 13th of 2016.
The operating budget for the current fiscal year 2017 is $123 million.
Funds for the city are classified into 7 major categories.
One way that we ensure compliance with all regulations related to our revenue here at the city is through fund accounting. And fund accounting requires that the designated revenue sources are accounted for separately. About half of those funds are capital projects funds. That includes proceeds of bond issues and other designated funds that can only be used on capital improvements. Then there are general funds, there are water utility funds, and then there are funds that we refer to as special revenue funds. And those are smaller funds that have a very strict spending requirement.
The Capital Projects Fund is funded through general operations, bond proceeds, water utility operations, and capital recovery fees that are dedicated to capital projects.
The capital project funds are used to build infrastructure improvements, parks, city facilities, water utility improvements, water lines, water towers.
Projects funded through the Capital Improvement Program include construction to extend FM 518 across FM 2094 and to rejoin FM 270 on the north side of the intersection as the area known as Five Corners. Intersection improvements at South Shore Boulevard and League City Parkway to address congestion at the intersection. Design and construction for a 47,500 linear foot, 60-inch water line across State Highway 3 to increase the capacity of the current 42-inch line. Construction of a hike and bike trail at FM 518 bypass around Clear Creek High School and FM 270 that consists of a 10-foot wide multi-use path that is 2.4 miles in length. These projects and the many others completed, currently in progress, or planned for the future are put forth based on the community's goal and vision for League City.
The state of the city's finances are very good. The city has a AA bond rating with Moody's and Standard & Poor's. The city has a very healthy fund balance in the general fund and the utility fund, the major operating funds of the city. The city continues to have growth in property tax revenue and sales tax revenue, while efforts are made to maintain expenditures at the most efficient level possible.
The city's long-range financial forecast extends 5 years out and serves as a platform to detect future financial problems. This also helps project future debt.
We work hard to manage the level of debt by contributing operating revenues towards these capital projects, by maintaining a high bond rating so that we can achieve the lowest possible interest costs. We look at debt every year to try to minimize the amount of new debt we have to take on. One tool we have used recently is refunding, that is refinancing debt, to take older debt and refinance at a lower interest rate to reduce overall debt and to save future debt.
Debt management is one piece of the puzzle. The other piece is working with the funds brought into the city through the various revenue sources available.
The growth in the sales tax revenue helps the city's general fund lower the property tax burden on property taxpayers. The more sales tax that's generated, the greater opportunity the council has to reduce the property tax rate, because those are the primary sources of revenue for the general fund. By shopping local, 1.5% of your purchases returns to the city's general fund and sales tax revenue that can be used to help offset property tax revenue needs in the general fund.
League City recently replaced a computer program used by city staff since 1989 to manage vendors, city financials, vendor payments, payroll, utility billing, purchasing, and aspects of code enforcement, building, and planning. The new software is being rolled out in phases to ensure a seamless transition. The first phase of the rollout for accounting, accounts payable, purchasing, cash receipting, and self-service functions for vendors were brought online in October of 2016. When all phases are complete, Tyler will provide an integrated system for all finance functions, human resources, planning, and land management. The city's financial health is very strong and will remain strong as the city focuses on implementing the strategic vision set by City Council and community in a fiscally responsible manner.
The financial future for League City, in my opinion, is very bright. Again, we continue to grow. This property tax revenue continues to grow, which helps us meet the needs of the growing community and the demands that are placed on the organization to meet those needs. We continue to see growth in sales tax, and we encourage folks to shop locally and to help those businesses and help that revenue source continue to grow.